welcome once again to my channel. I'm Gwendolyn Halley. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay tuned for more juicy topics. Today I'll be talking on a topic that was requested by several viewers on my channel. Now, I want to thank everyone who has been watching, who has been commenting, who has been sharing my videos. I wouldn't be this far without you. I appreciate you. I am humbled and privileged to have you as a follower, as a member of my family, as a member of the Health and Lifestyle with Halley. And I am so grateful. Now, some people have requested that I do this video because they are having problems getting the new biometric Cameroon passport. Now, I had to get in contact with an immigration lawyer here in Cameroon to find out some information that can help you from whichever end you are in. Now, I did a video on how to apply for a Cameroon biometric passport in less than 48 hours, and I explained in details. And the reason why I did that is because you should not be duped, you should not be uninformed, and you should know how to do it yourself, how easy it is to do yourself. And one of the requirements that I stated on how to get the new biometric Cameroon passport, here it is. This is my copy that I got. I still have my copy. One of the requirements is that you need a valid Cameroon ID card. This is my Cameroon ID card. And on the application, online application form, when you reach to the stage of stage 2, where you have to put in your personal information, it will ask you if your ID card is old format or new format. It will ask you your ID card number. It will ask you the date it was issued and the expiry date. Now, there's no way you can go through the application, online application, if you don't have this information. Now, a lot of people have asked me, can I use the receipt for the application for my ID card? That's what they call récépissé in French here in Cameroon. And the récépissé does not have this information, I'm telling you. I think you can see a screenshot of the online application that I took. The récépissé does not have this information. So that is why you cannot go through. I don't know if the new format of the récépissé now allows you to do that, allows you to has all this information that I have mentioned. If it does, then you can put it in. Then I had another person ask me a question. I am not in Cameroon and I want to apply for a Cameroon biometric passport. How do I do it? My Cameroon passport is expired. When I spoke to the immigration lawyers, they told me the only way is from the country that you are in. If there is no how do they call it, Cameroon embassy or consulate there, you will have to come back to Cameroon, request an immigration. That's for people in Dubai, where we don't have a Cameroon embassy or consulate there. You have to apply to your immigration, send them a letter, meet them in person, and tell them that you're coming back to Cameroon to actually get a new passport. They are going to give you laissez-passer, what they call in French, an immigration card or short immigration document that will permit you to travel back to Cameroon. And you can always use that document to travel back. That means you won't have to go through the process again of applying for another visa if you are in Dubai or if you're in a country where there's no embassy or whatever. So it will just give you the opportunity now to go back with that same document. So you have to tell them that, do it in such a way that I can return with the document and I can bring my new passport to you so you can stamp. This would reduce your cost and also a lot of hurdles, having to wait for the passport to reach the country, the issue, or I don't know. It depends on the country, because there are some countries that receive visas on entry, and there are some countries that you must receive the visa at their embassy before you travel. So that depends. So if you're out of Cameroon, let me say like in Dubai, the countries that don't have a Cameroon consulate or Cameroon embassy, you will have to come back to Cameroon, apply for a new Cameroon ID card. When you get this ID card now, then you process your passport. Now, I mentioned in my earlier videos, for it to be faster, you have to be in Yaoundé and apply and include in the first stage of the application. You have to include an address that is in Yaoundé and apply before 9 a.m. in the morning. And by the close of the day, you will receive a text message telling you, or email telling you, when you should come for what they call enrollment, what it means to check out your documents and all that. So you need to be ready. You can do this real quick if you have all the information. And this is why I am here for you. This is why I do the research for you, because I love you and I want you to be happy. I want you to be better. I want you to make more exploits in life. We rise by lifting others. Passport is a different thing. Your country has to deal with it. This is not something that your school or your work can sort out for you. You have to get the valid documents, and this is what you need. This is what you need. Now, when it comes to getting the new ID card, I will request for people to actually get a new ID card from a smaller police station. If you could do it in Yaoundé, even better. Because what is going on is the Cameroon government is trying to really reduce the amount of fraud that goes on with the Cameroon ID card. There are some individuals that have 4 ID cards. I don't know how that is possible. So they are trying to make everything go into the system, computerize everything. Just as now the Cameroon passports have been computerized. So that's something I want to let you know. They are trying to make everything computerized. And for the 2 passports I had, I'm not sure it was computerized because they didn't really care about my old passports. So this is some information that I want to share with you. So come back to Cameroon. You need to be there in person. This is something that you cannot do, somebody cannot do for you. So you have to come back to Cameroon and apply for your Cameroon ID card, and then your passport will be issued for you. And then you can go back, you can travel back. So this is very important. And one advice I want to give is, instead of allowing your passport to run out or to get expired, it's always good to present this case to immigration in the country that you are in, and they will stick in advance. So you could return back to Cameroon maybe 4 months before. Tell them that this is what you're coming for, because in time, so you can go back. You can come back 4 months before the passport expires and get this done, and you go back. It gives you enough time for the police to sort out your ID card, and then you can get your ID card, apply for your biometric passport. Now you can do now in less than 48 hours if you are in Yaoundé. But if you're out of Yaoundé, I cannot guarantee that you have to get in 48 hours, because they will process it for you. Or when you apply and you put your enrollment center as in Boya, or let me say Limbe or Bafoussam or Douala, what you have to do is you bring the documents to them and they will check it in their system, and then they will send all this information. Will still have to go to Yaoundé, and then your passport will leave from Yaoundé. Passports are being sent out from Yaoundé in Cameroon. The processing center, the processing hub for passports is Yaoundé, no other city. So I hope you have been enlightened by this short talk today. If you have any questions, just ask at the bottom, and I'll keep asking more immigration. I am so linked with immigration officers and also immigration lawyers and corporate lawyers that can help you. Even if you're not a Cameroonian and you want to have a Cameroon passport, or you want to work in Cameroon. That is why I'm able to do videos on how to register a small or medium-sized enterprise, how to register an NGO, because I've actually worked with them, with corporate lawyers. I've actually worked with lawyers. I've actually worked with other people who work in these different sectors, and they have given me all the valid information. So every information that I give you is not just from my head. It's actually information that I've actually done research on. I've actually sought out the right information. So I hope I've answered all your questions. If you still have any more doubts or questions in regarding to applying for a passport, getting a valid passport, getting your ID card, do ask me, and I will do another video for you. Ta-ta!